The Nikon AF-S 50mm f1.8G is the most recent Nikon 50mm lens, launched in 2011 to update the low-end f1.8D. With a new design, ergonomics, silent wave motor focus and revamped optical formula, it's the best example of the power of the f1.8G lineup. It's smaller and cheaper than the f1.4G, but really not taking the performance away. At 72 by 52mm of just 185 grams of mostly plastics, the first thing we notice on the AF-S 50 f1.8G is the tight build quality, great to match full-frame or APS-C DSLRs and to always be with you. The usability is actually impressive, a manual focusing ring featuring a distance window unseen at this price point, a silent AF motor and even a spherical optical piece, all in a tiny prime lens at about $200. The outer shell is a solid single plastic barrel, tough to protect the internal optics that move back and forth. The focusing ring is precise despite not being the smoothest, surprisingly supporting a full-time operation, a feature uncommon at this price point. The internal SWMAF is also good, precise and fast for stationary subjects, despite not being the best in continuous shots. The f1.4G is indeed a better lens at this aspect. And at the front, the 58mm filters fix on a plastic thread that itself fits inside the supplied-in-the-box lens hood. So overall, this is a surprisingly good and simple lens, cheap, easy to use, sporting all features of the larger f1.4G. It doesn't get in the way of your shots, and it's meant to always be part of a full-frame kit. With a 7 elements in 6 groups optical formula, sporting one spherical piece that isn't seen at this price point, what the AF-S 50mm f1.8G delivers optically is superb, one of the best lenses tested here with the Nikon D800E. I did see some minor blooming on fine details when wide open, that is expected behavior of any extreme aperture lens. This is one of those primes that you should really stop down to enhance clarity. Some extra chromatic aberration is also visible up to f4, but the strong background blur is smooth, thanks to the 7 blades rounded aperture. Stopping down to f2.8 greatly enhances clarity, offering razor-sharp details for the demanded 36MP D800E camera, capable of large prints from a very low-cost lens. And it is stunning to see fine details on portraits, landscape, street photography and products, showcasing the performance of Nikon's SiC, super integrated coating for high contrast images. Also based on a true double Gauss formula, it doesn't suffer from lateral chromatic aberrations, and even the geometry is perfect, in true prime fashion. But it's the colors in the bouquet that always takes the crown on standard prime lenses, here better by the 7 blades aperture. It's great to see saturated tones of yellow, blue, red and green objects that pop on screen after some post-processing. So overall, this is an easy to recommend lens, no matter your budget. Yes, the f1.4G offers 2/3 more light, and even better focusing performance. It's the best large aperture AF prime I've ever used. But the images are just identical to this smaller f1.8G. And that's your decision, the better AF or the smaller f1.8 lens. I chose the f1.4 for the focusing, but I see no issues in recommending the smaller prime. So as always, have fun with your camera and just add it on your kit, and nice shooting!